What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's the Boxing Source here checking in, and I have a special guest here with me, taking the time to speak with us. Coming from New Jersey, had a recent fight, now 2-0 in his professional career. A great young man here from New Jersey, Mr. Dwyke Flemmings Jr. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm doing all good, doing all good. And as you know, you like I said, you're coming off your second professional fight in the Barclays Center. You had that big win, stoppage win there. So, like, how are you feeling after that particular fight?
Man, it's crazy. It's amazing, man. Like I'm saying, just knowing I got to perform in front of these important people and putting on a perfect performance, you know, in front of some heavy duty guys in the crowd. I made a bunch of fans that night, so I couldn't ask for anything better. It was perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of support for you there at the Barclays Center for your fight there against Angelo Thompson. But like, how does it feel to like have that type of a following? Building up from your amateur career to now as a professional.
It kind of feels surreal, man, because you know what I'm saying. You have in the back of your mind like people mess with you, but like that night, I really seen it. Like like it was a lot of people that I really appreciated all the love. You know what I'm saying that came out that night. That night was like crazy. So I felt amazing that so many people was able to showcase that I am a star. You know what I'm saying it wasn't my performance. To be honest, my performance wasn't even all of that. Like the crowd, like everybody see it. I seen everybody that was cheering for me, that seen that around, like that made everybody look at me like, oh, this kid might be something. You know what I'm saying? This is my everybody, all my supporters that had the shirts on, screaming for me. They showed that energy. You know what I'm saying? So it just it attracted other eyes. You know what I'm saying? So that feeling is amazing, man. It was perfect.
Oh yeah, it was great. Like I said, you had a lot of support out there. A lot of them had, shirts out there support. I mean, I saw them out there over in the lobby area at Barclays Center, showing your support. That's how, I ran into your mom, said, get this thing organized so I could, have you on. Very thankful for her to give me
Absolutely.
that contact information. Now, I know that in a previous conversation that you had or a previous interview you had with Ryan Sandeli, you talked about your schedule while you were in school as a
Yeah.
coming up as an amateur and then freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So you had to like wake up mad early, get your little workout in, run in, and then go to class. And then once you were finished with
Yeah.
class, you had to go back in and train. And then by the time you got home and then got everything done, it was
Brutal.
like 10 o'clock going to sleep. So
Yeah.
like now that you've recently become a high school graduate, how has your schedule changed now so you don't have to worry about going to school and
I
everything?
mean, really, it changed, but it ain't changed a lot. It didn't change a lot. The only thing that's really different is I got to get more rest, and which was needed. You know what I'm saying I got to get more rest during the day. During school, like you know what I'm saying, I had to get up, go run, go to school, come back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have no. I used to get like a 10-minute nap. I didn't really get any time to rest because I had to be somewhere at a certain time every day. So now that I graduated, really I get to take my time some more. I get to space out my workouts and everything I got to do. So now that I graduated, man, I just get more rest now. I get to space out my workouts and everything I got to do because I got these dogs and that's a whole nother job.
Mhm.
So my little kennel that I got going on, I really put more time into the dogs and into myself. I just get up, I go run, I come home, I eat a breakfast, take care of the dogs for whatever how many hours, and then I have strength for conditioning training. I go there, I come back home, I get another little rest, take a shower, whatever, and that's my little relaxed time until 4:30, which is 4:30. We drive up to the gym is like an hour away to Patterson, so it's definitely a lot better, a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I get to really live that fighter life now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you have it where you could pretty much schedule your time, set up your schedule and everything like that. But like you said, now that you are building up a kennel and you have dogs that you're taking care of, you have to
Yeah.
pay attention to what's going on there, but then also get yourself situated with your professional boxing career so that you keep yourself in shape, keep training, and then once another fight comes up, you'll be ready to go
Yes.
in there. You know what I mean? Now, being that, you've been, an amateur, of course, decorated amateur, had, a extensive amateur career, and now going into a professional, but you have your father as your trainer there, that's, brought you along the way. And, he also has, a gym there over in New Jersey. So how's it been, kind of going through the amateur ranks and now starting as a professional, having your father there as your head trainer?
And to be honest, it's a cheat code, man. It's a cheat code that because the chemistry we have is so it goes so deep. It almost makes it easier for me. You know what I'm saying, to perform because he could pull certain switches that people can't pull. You know what I'm saying. So if I'm in a fight, amateur, there's plenty of times I was in amateur fights and I was down and you know what I'm saying, I come back to the corner and he pull that switch out. You know what I'm saying, and the mental, and I have to kick in. Where he tell me if he needs something now, I gotta give it to him now. So I've had plenty of situations like that where I came back down and he was speaking to me, and it was more than just a coach and fighter. You know what I'm saying? It was more than just a coach and fighter conversation during that time. It was more than that. So now he's asking for something for him. Like, I need this from you. I need this from you in order to win this fight with you, bro. And then you know I'm saying, and I went out there and I went to go do it. You know I'm saying, and a lot of, I mean, I wish a lot of fighters would have they father in their corner because it's a cheat code, bro. It's a cheat code, man. A father could only, you know I'm saying, a father, if your father in your corner is better than having somebody that you don't know, because you know what I'm saying, a father care for you different. You know what I'm saying, so. I know whatever he said, whatever come out of his mouth is for my best interest. So that's definitely like one of my biggest attributes. Is besides my skill, I feel like my father's the brains behind everything.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, having a father as your head trainer is like a cheat code. And over the years, we've kind of like seen it, with, Shane Mosley, Roy Jones, the Russell family, Gary Russell Jr., Antoine, Antonio, and among others, and also Sean Porter with Kenny Porter. So, like you said, having your father there makes it like a certain type of connection that you wouldn't get from another trainer, because it would be somebody that's coming off fresh, that's stepping in and trying to guide you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. Now I know that you're coming from Patterson, New Jersey,
Right.
around Newark, Elizabeth, and everything like that. You train around and be around multiple talented fighters, and of course, a lot of boxing fans know about Shakur Stevenson, the current unified champion at super featherweight. But who else is out there in the New Jersey area that you work with?
Some guys I got in my camp now. I got Ian Green. We got Norman Nilly, who all from Patterson. We got I got an amateur. We got an amateur with us, Quazir McLeod. He from Patterson, New Jersey, and these guys is all dogs. Like they all, I'm saying everybody here top tier, all sharks. So, and we got Jameer Cope. He from Bergen County, but he another one. He's a 6'3", 140 pounder. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So, and then we got David Roman. We got Ricky Edwards. I don't know if you heard about it, but he used to be popping back then. He's back in the gym now. He's trying to make his way back up the ranks. So our whole camp is all full of monsters, man. It's all full of monsters in here.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, like you said, I mean, you have someone like that, or someone that's like 6'3" or 140. I mean, that's pretty much at my height, but at 140, that's
at 140, that's you a
like
giant.
It's almost like who was it, like an Alante Fox or Robert Easter, or somebody like that in that particular division. So it kind of like poses some disadvantages for a lot of his opponents there. But going back into you, like I said, you had up to now, where you had it to the point where you were doing your workouts, you were going to school, high school, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and then back into training. But you also had thoughts about continuing your education. So I'm trying to see, like, was there like any major that you were looking at if you were when you start school, as far as like college or university?
Really, it's no specific school I want to go to, but I definitely want to go back to school because I'm interested in different types of businesses. Which I'm starting now. I got one going up now, and as I grow in boxing, I want to because boxing. I'm gonna make boxing my leeway into everything else. So you know what I'm saying my money I make from boxing is gonna put that money into the businesses I want to do. So I see myself running a multi business, you know what I'm saying? Like 3-4 different things. So I really just want to go to college to know how to manage everything at once and just to know both sides of the game and inside and out, you know.
Gotcha. So it could be, something in management, marketing,
Yeah, business management,
business
marketing.
management. Yep.
I want when I was in school, I took like they couldn't they wouldn't allow me to take no more management or financial management classes because I took all of them up through my years. Like I never had a study hall through my high school. You know what I'm saying? Through my high school years, I always had I picked the extra class, but all of them was towards because I knew what I wanted to do as far as in life already before. You know what I'm saying? That's the kids, kids my age, they don't really know what they want to do. So hey, everybody's rushing and trying to figure out what they want to do. I always knew what I wanted to do. So I never was rushing in school, you know what I'm saying? I knew. So I picked up business management, I picked up financial management, I picked up business marketing. I picked up all those classes to get them skills in order to bring it into the real world when I start these businesses that I know I'm gonna do. So really, there's no specific school. I go to any school. I stay local. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I go to school just to grab that piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? And have that peace of mind with you.
Right, I got you. I mean, it's great that you already had a plan, coming into high school because like you said, a lot of young people going to high school 14, 15, 16 years old and don't necessarily have a plan until it's their senior year. And then by that time, you're trying to scramble to say, okay, if I'm going to continue my education, am I going to go into this field? Am I going to go into that field? Am I properly prepared to do that at this point? So, having that plan very early is great so that, once you do, eventually start to, continue your education, you already have that background, when it comes to, business, marketing, sports management, everything like that. So that's definitely great there, man. Is there like anything as far as like something that you would like the public or the, boxing fans to know about you that, probably would be something that they might not know? It could be something random.
Like anything that people don't know about me?
Yeah, or like, one question I do like ask to a lot of my guests is if there's like any books you read, was there like any book that you're currently reading right now or like a book that stands out to you?
A book that stands out to me. I don't really I never really like I mean I like reading, don't get me wrong. But as far as like a book that's like stands out to me, I really haven't come across one yet. But I'm pretty sure it's some I definitely have some books that, you know what I'm saying, put something on your mind and how you thinking about certain things.
Right.
But I just can't bring it to my head right now.
That's no problem. That's no problem. All right. So as far as like your social media presence, like let the people know like where you're at on like Instagram or Twitter or Facebook so that people can visualize what you've been doing, whether it's inside the ring or outside the ring.
So y'all can follow me on at @thereal_silverback. I really got to get a Twitter going because that's a major platform as well. But my main platform right now is Instagram, and really I'm from right now I'm promoting my fights. I'm back in the gym, as you can see. I'm back in the gym, back in camp because I got another fight coming up September 9th. So you'll see a lot of training, a lot of hard work going on, and then sometimes here on the weekend you'll see me with my dogs.
Word. So you're back in the ring September 9th. Is it was it going to be around the Los Angeles area, something like that, or do you have a location for that?
It's gonna be on the East Coast again. It's gonna be in AC, Atlantic City.
Hey, Atlantic City. All right, gotcha. So you will see Dwyke Flemmings Jr. back in the ring September 9th in Atlantic City. So that will be a big day. Of course, you got all the support in New Jersey, but we're trying to get folks from New York, Pennsylvania. We're trying to get folks from Maryland and Virginia. I'm pretty much around the Virginia and DC area, so we can have people drive up to the Atlantic City to go and see you fight. So, as far as what's going on for the next couple of weeks, because you'll be in camp for these couple of weeks until that fight comes up. So, hey, got this talented man here, Dwyke Flemmings Jr., that's going to be back in the ring September 9th. And I thank you very much for taking the time to speak with the Boxing Source. And like I said, we'll be seeing you once again in the ring September 9th. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
All right, no doubt.